What's up, guys? We're going to be training arms today. Already warmed up my rotator cuff. We're about to get into the working set for the bicep curls here. Uh, 15 reps. We're going to increase the weight. All right, we're going on to the second working set. Ten reps. We're gonna stay there. We got 2 more sets. All right, set number 3. This one's tough. Whew. Ten reps. 1 more set. Last set. Oh man, 10 reps. We're moving on to spider curls. All right, we're going into the spider curl. Yeah. 15 reps. We're gonna go a little heavier. Set number 2, 35 pounds. Twelve reps. This one, what I'm doing, guys, is keeping my elbows forward as I curl up versus bringing my elbows back. What I'm doing here, I am also aiming to have my pinky rotate in towards my shoulder, again, while keeping my elbows in front. Okay, so I'm also, if you're noticing, I'm keeping my palms out and I'm curling at the top, squeezing very hard, okay? Elbows stay aligned to the shoulders, not back. pinky going into shoulder, squeeze, and then all the way down. We got 2 more sets. We're gonna keep the same way. Set number 3. The biceps are pumped. One more set. Last set. Alright guys, we're going into the hammer curl. We're going to be seated at an incline for this one. It's going to be the last bicep movement. We're going to move on to triceps. Alright, moving on to hammer curls. Yeah. 16 reps. We're gonna go heavier. We're at 45 pounds. Guys, when you're doing this one, you know, it's very important that you go all the way down, and when you're curling, not to move your elbows back as you curl. Keep them forward and squeeze at the top, okay? The hammer curl specifically targets your forearm and the bicep, okay? So we're gonna get started. Yeah. Reps. Whew. We're gonna go, let's do 2 more sets, then we're gonna move on to triceps. All right guys, this is set number 3. Set number 3. Oh. 10 reps. One more set to go. Oh man. Oh. Resting about 30 to 45 seconds per set. Finish up biceps. We're going to move on to triceps. We're going to start with overhead tricep extension. We're going to move on to regular tricep extension, and then we're going to finish up with, let's finish up with close grip press. So we're going to do that. All right, last set. Reps. We're going to move on to tricep. Whew. So we're going to do this on the cable. We're going to go overhead. I'm going to set this one up real quick. I'm going to use the rope. That burned about 25 reps. Oh man, anytime I do my first exercise for each, first set for each exercise, I make sure I go high reps, then adjust the weight to be heavier so I can be at the target rep range. My target rep range right now is 8 to 12. I feel like if I started with 8 to 12, I wouldn't get the blood flow, not necessarily the blood flow, but the mind-muscle connection right off the bat. So I like to start with the higher reps to build the mind-muscle connection, and then go heavier so I can really focus on lifting heavier weight, lower reps, and having that mind-muscle connection, which is very important when you're working out. The mind-muscle connection is so important that if you don't do anything else and just focus on mind-muscle connection, you're going to see a lot of results. You want to stay away from just trying to move weight. You want to make sure you have the mind-muscle connection, the form is correct, and you're engaging the muscle. So it's super important that you're feeling it. about 14 and a half reps. I'm gonna stay here. Oh man. All right, set number 3. Oh man. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 reps. One more set. Oh man. 12 reps, one more set. When I'm doing this one, guys, you want to lean forward, have one leg forward, doesn't matter which one, whatever you feel comfortable with. And as you come back, you're going to raise your elbows back and bring your forearms behind your head until you feel a stretch in your armpit, okay? And then you're going to extend forward, separate the ropes, keep it narrow, and then squeeze the entire triceps, okay? So it's important. You come back, feel the stretch. You squeeze for a second, hold the stretch for a second, and then squeeze, okay? You want to feel that stretch in your armpit. It's super important to get the stretch and the squeeze, okay? One more set. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a drop set here. Drop set is basically reducing the weight and burning out. That burned. We're going to go into the regular tricep extension now. Alright guys, so the battery is dying, so I'm just going to record the last set. We're doing the rope tricep extension. We're going to do a drop set as well here, okay? So we're going to go right into it. Drop set. Alright guys, so with this one, as you can tell, I'm hinged over. I have the rope right by my face and I'm extending downward, separating the rope at the very bottom position, squeezing my arms. This way, I like that way versus standing up straight and then doing it, because you get greater range of motion here and there's more tension within the tricep to start. Okay? When you're doing this one, you want to keep your elbows completely under your shoulder and then flare at the very bottom. Okay, you don't want to separate the rope, you want to keep it narrow. You just want to bring your index finger and thumb inward, squeezing the back of the arm. I did a drop set here, basically reducing the weight and then going to complete failure to burn out the tricep. We're going on to the last movement. This is going to be the close grip bench press, and if the battery charges, we'll get one set of those and then we'll finish up, okay? All right, guys, already did 2 sets on here. We're gonna go ahead and get into a close grip bench press. Reps. Guys, when I'm doing this one, since I'm doing it for my triceps, I'm keeping my elbows very close to my body. And as I push up, I'm using my triceps and I'm not bringing it in front of my chest or my face. I'm bringing it directly up right under my chest so I can squeeze and really emphasize my triceps. Okay, this is a great exercise for your triceps. Highly recommend it. We're going to go ahead do 2 more sets, and then we're going to wrap it up. Oh, 12 reps. Oh. We're gonna do 1 more. We're gonna wrap it up. Oh man, so basically working out biceps and triceps together is probably one of my favorite muscle groups to train. I used to superset a lot with biceps and triceps. Basically what that means is doing one exercise followed by another one. So in this example it would be like a bicep tricep combo, bicep tricep combo, bicep tricep combo. But now what I'm doing right now is just focusing solely on biceps, then moving on to triceps. And you know, who knows, maybe in a few weeks I'll go ahead and get back to the superset. But oh man, I'm feeling a huge pump in my arms, which is really good. It's going to be the last set. But basically, guys, you want to lock in your nutrition if you want to see any change in your physique. It's so important to understand how your body works with proper nutrition and making sure that you're getting enough protein in, making sure that you're getting enough calories in. So I highly recommend tracking your food, your meals, using an app like MyFitnessPal, and going from there. That's the starting point. After that is you know, having a training program, also understanding the form and technique for each exercise, the breathing, the mind-muscle connection, how to connect to your chest, how to connect to your lats, how to connect to your bicep, how to connect to your shoulders. These are very key things that you want to develop and improve as your fitness journey continues, right? For those of you that want to work with me, feel free to email me at trainwithpowerup@gmail.com, whether it be online or in person. I do have my own gym here in Norwalk, about 5 minutes away from the Norwalk Town Square. So if you're local and you want to work with me, email me. The scheduling is getting pretty packed, so limited spots available. Online coaching as well. If you want to work with me for 12 weeks or 24 weeks, feel free to email me at trainwithpowerup@gmail.com. We're going to get this last set in, guys. After this, I'm all done. I'm going to wrap it up with some abs, go home, get some food in, say hi to my dog Champ. As you know, he recently had surgery and everything went well. They took out all the stones, they neutered him, and I have to have him on a special diet for the rest of his life. But other than that, he's doing really well. He's back to his energetic self. He's very caring and loving, and he's a great dog. You know, so many more years left in him, and you know, things like this happen. You know what I mean? It was around $5,000 to just get the surgery and get him neutered, and you know, all the requirements that I needed to do, but it was all for, you know, for him to save his life. He, you know, the option was to euthanize him, but that wasn't a part of the plan. And you know, things happen. Things happen. You know, I wasn't expecting this to happen. It just happened last week. And you know, I learned a lot about myself and you know, just navigating through a challenging situation. And whoever is dealing with a challenging situation, just be resourceful. Don't sit in the why me or you know, in the emotional state of feeling that challenge. Overcome it and grow from it and be resourceful. You know, if there's a problem, find a solution, right? Easier said than done when you're in it, but I promise you, if you're, you know, resourceful, if you look at the problem and write a list of solutions, they'll come to you, right? But you know, thank God he's okay. We have we're going to see the vet on Friday of next week to have the stitches removed and just do a follow-up. His prescription food is coming, I think today. So he's on a low protein diet. Needs to drink a lot of water. The stones are cysteine stones, which are, you know, in that specific breed, they're more predisposed for the stones, especially when they're still intact, when they still have their testicles. But now that he's neutered, he's going to be on a special food, and hopefully this doesn't happen in the future, but if it does, then I need to be prepared. So pet insurance is something I'm looking at right now, and I just want to, you know, finish the year off strong. We got a few more months left in the year, and you know, I want to finish off the year strong. January 2026 coming upon us. I'm turning 35 this year, or next year, in May. So we got a lot of work to do, and I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come, and I hope you are too. We're gonna get this last set in, and we'll wrap it up here. We're gonna do a drop set. Wrap it up here. But yeah, guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe. Helps the channel out. It helps me make more videos just like this. Let me know what you guys want to watch as well. Drop set, burning out. That's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap. So we targeted biceps and triceps today. I am done. I'm going to finish up with abs. I'm going to do the rope crunch, some leg raises, get some food in me, then say what's up to Champ, get him fed, and it's going to be a great day, guys. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.